Hi folks, this is just a quick tip for anyone who continues to get spam emails or junk emails that they're tired of getting. I have encountered this situation because recently I added my wife's email address to my iPhone. I did this because her desktop Windows computer broke down and we're in between computers. Her emails are stacking up to the tune of more than 3,000. So I'm in the process of clearing those out on my phone, and you may know that that's very time-consuming and tedious to do because there is no single command to delete all emails. You actually have to go into each individual email, flick up, and double tap on the delete button. But in the process, I thought that I would go into a lot of these marketing and sales and spam type emails and unsubscribe. Otherwise, these would continue and the problem would continue to grow. So let me go to my email. I have my iPhone 6 open and I'm in my email. I have 3 email accounts. Let me flick through them.
Mailboxes, heading.
And I'm in my general mailboxes field. I'll flick to the right.
Edit, button. Gmail, for unread messages, button.
There's my Gmail account, which is fine. I'll continue flicking.
PeteLane@blindabilities.com, button.
That's my Blindabilities email account, which is also good. And here's my wife's account.
Yahoo, one unread message, button.
This is her Yahoo email. And as you heard, there's one unread message. But let me double tap and I'll show you a little bit more about my problem.
Yahoo, inbox, search field, double tap to edit.
And I'll flick to the right.
Unread, BealsFlorida.com, we hate to see you go, ellipsis, 11:44 a.m., actions available.
The name is actually Bell's, and it is a department-style store that resides in Florida. And I'm good with that one. We shop there regularly. So I'd like to continue receiving emails with sales and discounts and coupons and things like that. But let me flick to the right.
Hagen Ace Hardware, May Red Hot Buys. Now through May 31st, actions available.
All right, here's Hagen Ace Hardware. I do not wish to receive any further emails from Hagen Ace Hardware. Not that I have anything against the store. I actually frequent the store, but I don't wish to get any of their sales emails. So here's my technique. I'll double tap on this email to open it.
Selected. If you're having trouble viewing this email, you may.
Now what I'll be searching for is the unsubscribe button. But sometimes this button is buried down at the bottom of the email. With that in mind, I like to go to the bottom of the email and work my way up. In order to do that, I use my 4-finger single tap gesture toward the very bottom of the screen.
Compose button, double tap and hold to bring up drafts.
And I'm placed on the very bottom right element, Compose. And now if I flick to the left with 1 finger.
Reply button, delete button, move button. Mark message button.
There are 4 standard tab buttons which provide actions for all emails. Now if I continue flicking to the left, I'll enter the body of the email at the very bottom.
Hagen Ace Hardware. To ensure that you receive our emails, please add us to your address book or safe list.
Here is an email related item. Unfortunately, it's the opposite of what I'm looking for. I'll continue to flick left.
At yahoo.com, link.
That is my Yahoo email address that I'm working in. I'll continue flicking to the left.
This email was sent to receive our future emails.
Once again, to receive future emails, I'm not interested in that. I'll continue flicking left.
Sign up, link.
Don't want to sign up for anything. To the left again.
Get this as a forward, unsubscribe, link.
There's our unsubscribe link. I'll double tap with 1 finger.
Unsubscribe.
Now, more often than not, when you double tap on the unsubscribe button in the email, it is a link that takes you to the company website, and I believe that's where I am now. I'll tap at the top.
Address, e2ma.net, secure and validated connection.
Now, I'm dealing with Hagen Ace Hardware. That is not what that URL is, but often the companies are controlled by a parent corporation, or they may have a separate entity managing their email accounts themselves. I'll continue to flick to the right.
Reload button. Are you sure you want to unsubscribe? Heading level 1.
Yes, I am sure. I'll flick to the right.
After clicking the confirm button below.
After clicking the confirm button below.
At yahoo.com, will not receive another email from this sender.
Will no longer receive an email. That's very cool, and that's exactly what I want. So let's look for that button.
Confirm opt out now button.
There's my confirm opt out now button. I'll double tap.
Confirm opt out now.
I hear the clicking, which means that that was another
You
link.
have been removed from this list. Heading level 1.
And I spoke on top of VoiceOver, so let's see what that message was.
Reload button. You have been removed from this list. Heading level 1. The email address at yahoo.com will not receive another email from this sender. True Remove Registered Sign is a third-party service that helps ensure the prompt and permanent handling of removal requests on behalf of its participating senders. To contact the True Remove Registered Sign staff and report email abuse, click here, link. Please do not send opt-out requests, as your address has already been opted out, and no further action is required.
Good. Now, I've actually been keeping track of my unsubscribe actions, and I'll show you how I do that. I'm going to use my app switcher with a double press of the home button. 1, 2.
App switcher. Mail. Active.
I'll go back
Swipe
to
up
my
with 3
mail.
fingers to close the app. Mail. If you're having trouble viewing this email, you may.
Now I'm placed in the Hagen Ace email, so I want to cancel that out.
Back button. Back button. Inbox. Unread. BealsFlorida.com. We hate to see you go.
And I'm placed on that top email, Bell's Florida one, so I'll flick to the right.
Hagen Ace Hardware. May Reg Hot Buys. Now through May 31st.
There's the Hagen Ace, from which I unsubscribed, so I will delete that email.
Delete. Flagged. Travel channel sweepstake.
I'll stop VoiceOver from speaking. I deleted the individual email by flicking up once and performing a single finger double tap. Now there's another email here. I flagged these emails because they represent the emails that had been received before I actually started this unsubscribe process and the process of deleting the existing emails. I flag them so they're differentiated from brand new emails that come in now. So I will do a 3-finger swipe up to go down the list, and in doing so you'll hear exactly how many emails are in this inbox.
Rows 3 to 8 of 2,817.
2,817. So I have my work cut out for me, particularly if I intend to delete each and every one of them individually, which I really don't want to do. Actually, what I'm holding out for is getting a new Windows computer for my wife, which would at that point contain a delete all button. If and when I do that, I can rest easy knowing that I have unsubscribed from at least most of the marketing emails. Let me go and show you how I'm keeping track of these unsubscribed emails. I will go to the top.
Yahoo, back button.
That was a 4-finger single tap toward the top of the screen. I'll double tap the back button.
Yahoo, mailboxes, heading.
Now I want to go to my drafts, so that's about 11 flicks to the right.
Edit. Gmail, P-Lane, Yahoo, VI, more info, all sent, G, inbox, drafts, 12 unread messages, button.
There it is, 11 flicks to the right. I'll double tap.
Drafts, search field, double tap to edit.
Now the very first email in my drafts list should be my unsubscribe draft.
P-Lane, unsubscribe notes.
This is my email in which I'm keeping a running tally of the emails from which I am unsubscribing. I'll open the email with a single finger double tap.
Selected, P-Lane, unsubscribe notes.
Now I need to get to the body of the email.
Message body. Edwin Watts Golf, 420. NG Golf, unsubscribed April 20th. Firehouse Subs, April 20th. Coles, 420 in the swim space unsubscribed on Thursday, April 20th. Gator Sports Online Shops, April 20th. Living Social Deals, April 20th. Group on Ways Group or Getaways, April 21st. Liberty Mutual Insurance, Automobile Insurance, April 21st. Overstock.com, April 21st. Disney Store, April 2nd. Chili's. And I'll stop VoiceOver because there are at least a dozen more. What I merely did is typed the name of the sender from whom I unsubscribed, followed by the date. I'm doing this because many of the websites indicate to wait about 7 to 10 days sometimes before I cease receiving emails. I have the date in the event I get something 10 days from that date, then I'll know there's a problem, and I will either go back into the website, unsubscribe again, or take further steps by contacting that website and complaining. So I could take you through other emails and show you this process again, but I think I've shown you enough. So once again, let me review the process. I'll open that email. I'll use my 4-finger single tap toward the bottom of the email and then flick backwards, as that unsubscribe button is often buried toward the bottom of the email. I'll double tap on the unsubscribe. It will take me to a website where I will confirm the unsubscribe, and then I'll go back and make a note in my drafts as to what the company was and the date. Hope this helps. Have a nice day.
When we share
what we see through
each other's eyes, we can then begin to bridge the gap between
the limited expectations and the realities
of blind abilities. The realities of blind abilities.
For more podcasts with a blindness perspective, check us out on the web at www.blindabilities.com, on Twitter at blindabilities. Download our app from the App Store, blindabilities, that's 2 words, or send us an email at info@blindabilities.com. Thanks for listening.